Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host BKP. It's time for Karla's Corner. Hi Karla, how are you?
I'm freaking out because I don't have my screen.
Yeah, there's a big screen across.
Yeah, there's no big screen. I don't know what to look at. I'm just going to stare at the little black box for a little while.
So for about 25 minutes, what we're going to do is hope for the best?
Yeah, we're just hoping for the best today. I'm used to being able to see myself and keep myself in check.
Okay, this is National Library Week.
Yes.
And we are at the Gilmer County Library. And I want to say something. I started the first half of the show, and I didn't mention it. The librarian here, Heath Lee, a great guy. Yes. And we want to thank him for opening up early.
He's a great guy, except he's a Clemson fan. He does have his flaws like all men.
Okay. He's a Clemson fan. Wait a minute. No. You could just end it there. No, why don't you just end it there? That's what gets me. All right, he's a Clemson fan. You're not a Clemson fan. But then you said he has his flaws. You could have put a period there.
Cup just for today.
But you could have put a period there. You said no, like all men.
All men have flaws.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Well, you want to go there, do you?
I didn't have to go there. It was already established before I got here.
So, first of all, we took a tour. There's a tour of the library. This is an amazing place, amazing facility.
Yes.
We are in their meeting room, and I did not realize till yesterday, walking around and talking with the librarian, that the meeting room we're in belongs to the citizens. And if you come in and you say, "Hey, I would like to schedule the room," if nothing's going on, you schedule the room.
Yeah, we've used this room for some trainings and public.
Right.
Public meetings and stuff like that, so it's a great room.
Projector is available, and it is a great room and great Wi-Fi. Now, I have something before we get into some things that you might have as far as coming up. Did you know they were finishing the basement? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know it's complete?
I did not know it was completed yet.
It is amazing. Take this.
I'm determined to have a party in the library basement, like one of those speakeasies without the booze. Where you have to know the password to get into the basement.
Oh, you want the password? Swordfish. That's the password. Swordfish.
That's a movie.
No, it's not. Well, it is. No, Swordfish is the password.
And it's a movie.
It's a movie. It is a Marx Brothers movie, which you'd have no idea what I'm talking about. The Marx Brothers. It's an old movie, I think, from the 40s.
No, I'm talking about the movie with Hillary, what's her face, that dated.
I get that.
The baseball player.
I get that.
Sorry, that was my baseball swing.
All right. So downstairs in the basement, there's room for a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
It's big. All right. What's going on with you?
Well, I thought we were going to talk about Library Week. Am I allowed to talk about Library Week, or have you?
Yes.
I didn't know.
I mean, it's like, say something. Go with it.
Oh, so I'm kind of stoked about Library Week. You know why I'm excited about Library Week?
No.
Because they forgive your fines this week. I've been waiting. Like, it's been building up. Like, I've been waiting for this week.
So this is Forgiveness Week, not just National Library Week. This is
Forgiveness Week.
Wow, you know what? Also, you're the reason why they have something up front that they're able to take money. It's people like you.
Yes.
Because I went up front and they have the card reader for a purchase.
Yes.
And I said, oh, and I said, oh, so so you
they
take
didn't
money.
Used to have that.
But you take money, and they said yes. Sometimes there's some fines and.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I forgot my checkbook. She'd be like, we take cards now. Oh, when did that happen?
You can make a payment right now. All right, so
when they get Apple Pay, I'm really gonna be in trouble.
So this week you can gather up all the books.
Oh, you have to have the books?
I don't know.
I already turned the books back in to stop the increase.
Oh, you've already turned the books in.
I just assumed maybe I could write the fines off this week.
All right.
It does come to my attention that Fine Forgiveness Week is the week before your taxes are due.
I don't know where you're going with anything this morning.
Your taxes are due on Monday. You can forgive your library fines of the week before. Shuffle your finances around.
You know what I was looking for yesterday?
I think I just said a whole lot about my finances.
I'm trying to move on. I'm working with you here, trying to find something to move on with. You know what I noticed? I was looking for yesterday in the library. I was looking for the card catalog.
No.
I think we should just do it, just to be doing it.
No.
It's a screen. It's a computer.
So many paper cuts I remember from going through the card catalog to try to find something. And then there's a whole generation, my generation, that literally would just walk the library aisles to find books versus looking in the card catalog. We were just like, no, that's not worth it. We'll just take our chances and where's Waldo, this book?
Wow. You just totally went against everything the library had organized for you to find your book. What is it, Josh? The Dewey Decimal System? Is that what it is? It's a whole thing that kids don't know now. I mean, they will never know the system. I think it's...
Now they come to the library and they're like, I'm going to go look up a book. And you're like, okay. And then you walk over there and they're playing Minecraft.
Is this how you're going to be all day? Is this the whole day with you?
So let's talk about the library. Some of my favorite things about the library, because I do love the library a whole lot.
I get it. I know.
So they have the puzzle area where you can check out puzzles, but they also always have a puzzle that's like being worked on, so you can actually come and add, help work on this puzzle. That's one of my favorite things. And then I love my kids. Well, one of my kids particularly loves the Lego Club. They have Lego Club once a month here, and they have, like, this room turns into, like, boxes of Legos. Like, they just bring out tubs and tubs and tubs of Legos, and the kids can come build things, and then they display the Legos until the next month, where they come and they take it apart and they build new things.
Whoa, I like that.
Yeah, I love the Lego Club. And they always have other fun youth events. Like I saw they were doing bingo for books coming up, and they do like pajama nights, and then obviously they do the Festival of Trees at Christmas time. And if you love books and you love the library, they also have the Friends of the Library that you can be part of and help support the library. They also have right by the door a little thing that you can actually, it's the little box of books that you take a book out of it and you don't get fined if you don't bring it back. Like, you can keep those books. I know about that box too. That's my other favorite thing about the library.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Josh, what room is it that we went into, the history, what was the name of that room? The
genealogical room?
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Genealogy room?
And it requires, you gotta hush.
Yes.
When you go in that room, you gotta go like this. You can't say anything.
A lot of our throwback pictures that I post on our Facebook, like old pictures of the area, that's where I get them. I go to the genealogy room and I research and find old pictures to share.
That and I like the migration track where they have Virginia and you could start in Gilmer and go through the history, even churches, and the migration track into the counties of Georgia and into other states. It's a great room. It
was, I think last year, the year before was the anniversary of the blizzard. Like, it was a special anniversary. 2018 was 25 years or something. Y'all watch my math. And so I got to break out the little, where you feed the little scroll, the film, and it shows the newspaper or whatever. And I went all the way back to see the pictures of the blizzard from the newspaper, so I could use those pictures. Sorry, the thing.
Is it?
Special collection. Did somebody text you tell you that?
Wait a minute. You got to break out. I love this. You got to. Wait a minute.
Now he's got to Google what it is, because I don't know. The thing where you put the film in, and you scroll through the film. And you can go really, really fast, or you can go really, really slow.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Microfiche.
What?
Microfiche.
That sounds like a bacteria that you get. This is for Taylor. Swimming for pigs.
So what you're telling me, you said you got to get the film and the little scrolly thing, is what you did is they have a microfiche machine.
Sure. Bless you.
That's what it is. And you get the roll, and the old newspapers are on the roll, and you can look at the screen and roll it, and right? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was super excited. I'd never done it before, so I was.
A newspaper, catalog, or other document, it's a machine that you put the little thing on.
Oh, yeah, there's a video. There's
Right
YouTube
here,
videos on
right.
how to use it.
Yes.
I use that.
I just didn't, what, you know,
And so,
I am disappointed that you didn't know what that is. I'm disappointed. You're at the library. I mean, you get the little thingy. I mean, when I get the little thingy and roll it.
so
and watch.
cool thing about the library, you have everything from
That's a cool thing, and you should know what it is.
ancient things like microfiche machines all the way up to 3D printers. So you've got ancient technology to modern technology available at our local library.
Yes, absolutely. Anything, we got a little time here, and
They also have yearbooks.
yes, yearbooks.
I love that. I love that about a library. You can go to the library and you can go all the way back in time to old yearbooks and look at hairdos and stuff.
You go through yearbooks with people you don't know? You do that?
Yeah, I like looking at all the old pictures. School
Really?
was way better back in the day than it is now.
Well, finally you said something I understand. Yes, it was way better. But what I'm saying is you actually go, I would never come in and go through a yearbook that I don't know anybody.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool that way back when.
Give me the date on that way back, because I want to see exactly where I match up in that way.
60s.
Oh, keep going. That's okay, good.
They, Pickens Tech, which is now Chattahoochee Technical College System of Georgia or something, had yearbooks for the school. Like, I thought that was crazy. Like, they had enough kids to make, like, could you imagine making a yearbook for a college for Chattahoochee Tech right now? it'd be like this thick. So now back then, and it was like separated into nursing and automotive, and it was really cool, like all these trades, and I thought that was really cool. They had yearbooks for Pickens Tech.
Anything going on around in the county we need to talk about? We have holiday coming up, Easter.
This is an exciting week. This is also National Boys and Girls Club Week, too.
Okay.
And I love our local Boys and Girls Club, so I did want to mention our Boys and Girls Club. They've got a couple of fundraisers and things going on right now. They're doing a big campaign to help get their building that they purchased on progress, open and ready for next school year. They are doing their 5K. I believe it's a 5K. Yeah, it's a 5K in River Park in May, so you can sign up for that. But anytime you can volunteer or donate supplies, they're always in need of supplies, but support your local Boys and Girls Club during Boys and Girls Club Week, which is this week. And I believe it's National Small Business Week as well. Lots of stuff this week. And of course, Fetch Your News is a small business.
I get it. Thank you.
We support small businesses in our community.
Absolutely,
So with Easter coming around the corner, I wanted to mention just a reminder to try to support your small businesses when you're trying to fill those little Easter baskets. Whimsy Boutique, Mountain Treasures. You can go to the fudge shop and get some fudge to put in the baskets. There's tons of little shops that you can buy adorable little things to put in your Easter baskets for your kids, so that you're shopping local, supporting local businesses. And let me tell you, $5 for a local business versus $5 at Walmart is a huge difference. Not that I'm against Walmart. I'm not against Walmart. I'm just saying that this National Small Business Week, and you could support small businesses this week.
I agree, absolutely. And also, before we get to the end, don't forget that you can send to the chamber, and we'll talk about where to go in just a minute. You can send to the chamber next weekend, Easter weekend, your Good Friday services, your Sunday services, anything you have going on throughout the weekend, Easter egg hunts. You can get that to us at FetcherNews.com. We'll help you get it out on our social media, and also you can get it to the Chamber of Commerce, and they will help you get out all of the events you have throughout the Easter weekend. What else is going on?
I wanted to mention, I just had complete brain block.
Yeah, that's shocking.
Well, dang it.
Well,
I had it, and then you started talking, and I started listening, and I lost it. I will mention a couple of things. We've got a busy week coming up first weekend of May. We have the Georgia Apple Blossom Festival. We have the CLC, the Gilmer Christian Learning Center Run for the Sun 5K. That is also our Cinco de Mayo weekend, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on just a second. Don't mean, Josh, go let Beth in. I just got a message. She's here. Sorry about that, folks. We got our tax tips, and the library is not open yet to the public, so go ahead and let her in, let her know. I'm sorry.
So that Cinco de Mayo weekend is also Kentucky Derby weekend, so there'll be Kentucky Derby parties, so really get excited. There's the car show, so many things happening that first weekend in May, so be ready for an exciting weekend. And I wanted to mention one more thing. I remembered what it was. It's National Pet Day.
Today is?
Today is.
Do you mean today is National Pooch Day? Pet. That
includes other crazy four-legged creatures.
Crazy four-legged, yeah, even cats.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Is that what you're talking about?
That was what I was talking about.
Okay.
So happy National Pet Day. Send all your cute little pictures of your pets to Lisa, and she'll probably post them because she loves posting pictures of people's pets.
You got it done. Yeah. If you say, I will tell you what, Karla just hit it out of the park. If it is National Pet Day, which we know it's National Pet Day, if it's National Pet Day, you send your pet and its name, your pet's name, to tag us on FetcherNews.com or just email us info@FetcherNews, and we guarantee that will get posted, don't you?
You just got content for Lisa for the next 6 months.
Yes, exactly. So, you know, she gets up every day, and I want to give a shout out. That is something that people can't wait for. A lot of our people. She gets up and puts a dog every single morning. Puts a dog in. We're Fetcher News.
I occasionally get tagged in some.
Do you?
I'm not sure if it's meant for me to this dog reminds me of you.
So
not sure how to take that, but I appreciate it anyway.
We got a couple more minutes here. You know, we just the librarian here, Heath Lee, asked Karla to be on the show several times, and Karla just never set it up. And yeah, Karla just.
Brian took the lead on this whole thing too.
Karla never made it happen, and and so I just said, we got to do this, and but we both together, all jokes aside, you and I have been talking for a long time about coming up here and doing what we're doing today, and I'm excited about that. Anytime we can highlight things in our community, it's a great day, and we're highlighting this morning all the available things at our library, and we've talked about National Small Business Day. We've talked about National Pet Day. It's a big week. And it's National Library Week.
And you better get your taxes done in the next couple days.
Excuse me, there's some ladies here that will tell people that.
Oh,
they'll tell
people. I planned that.
They will tell people that. Okay, they will do that next. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is remember, Karla said this. This is not official. I want to make sure of this. But Karla claims that National Library Week is also National Fine Forgiveness Week.
It is. There's a sign.
Then I need to see it. Because the librarian did not come in and tell me.
I think there should be National Tax Forgiveness Week.
Okay. Do we have anything else, Karla, around the community? Don't forget if your church or you're having a Good Friday service next week, an Easter egg hunt, special times on Christmas, Easter services. Sorry about the Easter services. You want to get that to us at Fetcher News and also the Chamber, and we will help you get those notifications out. Anything else happening?
Nope, that's it.
We're not far away from Apple Blossom Festival. How many weeks off? That's in May, right?
Yeah, did you not? He totally was not even paying. He was sitting right next to me.
Did you bring that up?
I talked about the entire weekend of that weekend and all the things happening. Yes.
Where was I?
Don't know. I
Was I
mentioned
right here?
Apple Blossom Festival, Kentucky Derby parties, Cinco de Mayo, the car show, the 5K for Run for the Sun.
Oh, you mentioned all that? I must have missed it. I don't know where.
Woo!
Don't know where I was at. Anyhow, folks, all those things that Karla mentioned, you could find those at the Chamber, GilmerCountyChamber.com website. You go to the GilmerCountyChamber.com, and up in the top corner, there's a calendar of events. You can click on the button that says Calendar of Events, and when you do that, all of the categories come up. You can click on that. If you cannot find the information you're looking for at the top of the website, you will see the telephone number, very bold there. You call and contact us. Send them an email over there. If you want to visit the Chamber on 515 on the northbound side, coming up from the south, you'll find the big green sign over there that says Gilmer Chamber, and that's the Welcome Center. That's headquarters. We named that headquarters, remember?
You named that headquarters.
I named it. I'm calling it headquarters.
I call it the East LJ office.
No, it's headquarters. If you want it, it's on 515. But then don't miss an opportunity to stop by and say hello at the new downtown LJ Welcome Center there for the Chamber. Welcome Center right on the square there. You got anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Now, I have Beth Bennett coming up, and she, just so you know, she's going to give tax tips if you want to stick around, if you need some help.
Her tax tip is, don't forget that Monday's the deadline.
All right, we'll be right back. We're at the Gilmer County Library, and we'll be right back after this with tax tips from Beth Bennett.